On today's collectible spot, we're having a look at the Mike Mignola's Hellboy 8-inch key vinyl figure. Coming to us from the folks over at Toy2R. Spot being such a big Hellboy fan, I definitely want to get my hands on this. This is a substantially large piece. He comes in this cardboard box. Now, featured on the front of the box is some artwork, say, taken more from the comic books rather than that of the live-action movie. That is not to say that those fans of the live-action movie aren't really going to enjoy this, because this is such a fun piece. On the underside of the box, Toy2R. Now that's Toy, T-O-Y, 2R, number 2R.com. Spot keeps calling it Toy2R. I think it could be Toy Tour as well. Dark Horse Deluxe, 2007, Mike Mignola. Not only, though, I mean, the box really doesn't have any write-up or anything like that. However, the inside of the box, you can see right here, there's a seam, Spot's fingers behind it. You can open it up, and inside you can see what will eventually be the Hellboy key. It comes with a weapon, and he's definitely large. Just kind of give you guys an idea there. Part of the key collection, that's QEE, key collection. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to take a break. I'm actually going to get Hellboy completely out of box, and when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the Mike Mignola Hellboy 8-inch key. More heading your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Included with Hellboy, you get yourself his trusty firearm. Some black on the end there. Somewhat simplistic, but really goes around with the overall feel of this Hellboy. And I think the two look extremely cool together. In fact, we can take the handgun and we can just sandwich it into his hand. Easily fits into his hand. There's no issue or anything like that. You can also take the handgun and put it into his much larger hand, depending on your preference. Although it's not going to fit as well in his larger hand, you might maybe be better suited to put it in his smaller hand. But you do get his handgun, a nice little added touch. Which then brings us to Hellboy himself. Now, he is large. He is large. He's 8 inches in length. He does have articulation, but we'll get into that in a second. For starters, I just want to say he's really turned out nice. Again, Spot's such a big Hellboy fan, and I think he definitely turned out really nice. The coloring is rich. There's no errors or anything like that. I mean, done very well. The belt drawn out, painted nicely. Really, coloring-wise, he only consists of the main red color. He's got the black in his trunks, got a little black in his beard as well as the back of his hair. But through his simplicity, there's a lot of character in this key. Now, mentioning his articulation, he does have a swivel in his head. He doesn't move up and down or anything like that. Swivel's just left and right. He has a swivel in his arms, swivel in his hand. This hand swivels at his, I guess, his forearm area there. He has swivel in his legs and swivel in his tail. So if you want to have a happier Hellboy versus a more angrier Hellboy, the choice is entirely up to you. On the underside, Mike Mignola, key and trademark Toy2R. I thought there would actually have been a swivel here just by the way it's designed, but this is just one torso piece. You know what? Let's put his handgun back in his hand. That's the way it should be. Put his hand, there we go. Like so. That's a really nice touch. I don't know if they would ever approach Hellboy with his trench coat, but this same idea, the same design of Hellboy with a trench coat would be really nice as well. Again, keys with the key pieces, again, they're a much more simplified, stylistic design. But certainly, for any Hellboy fan, this would be an ideal figure to have on your shelf. Spot's going to provide all the information down below, so I mean, certainly if you are interested in picking one of these up yourself, not to say as well, I mean, you can also check out your local comic book stores and find a lot of these pieces available there as well. Today's collectible spot, though, we were having a look at the Toy 2R, and Spot really apologizes. Toy 2R could be Toy Tour as well, but we're having a look today at the Hellboy 8-inch key. He's large, but very, very cool indeed. And certainly stay tuned, guys. Spot's got more collectible spots certainly heading your way. And as always, I'll see you next time.